Okay.
We're live.
You're really gonna like
This
countdown or warning or something.
No,
like
I like
No,
Jesse's new
no.
way of like, oh, we're on now, by the way, my bad.
It's happening.
Listen, I gave you the time breakdown. I said 9:04. I was going to roll the minute-long thing. 9:05, we were going to go live.
You said 9:05, I'm gonna roll the ads, because I remember I put it in my brain.
Nope, I
Yes?
said 9:04.
no,
You said 9:05.
said 9:04.
Because the ads were a minute long. All right, take it away, Ray. We've got more sponsors.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of the Bite of the Barter. It's beautiful.
The struggle
as
is
always.
real.
Yeah, for real. We are here. It is Monday.
Happy
It is
Monday.
episode 71. We're gonna be rolling some dice, or maybe not rolling some dice. We shall see. Before we go ahead and jump into things, you already saw the affiliate trailer there for the wonderful folks at Dice Envy. There's a couple of other folks that keep us running, keep us on the stream, keep the lights on, as you might say. One of those folks is the wonderful people at Grinding Coffee, a Black LGBT-owned coffee company who do a huge variety of different flavors and blends. I need coffee so bad, but nothing's going to be delivered anytime soon, so don't make the mistake I did and go ahead and get some now. You can go ahead and check them out at Grinding Coffee Co. Or you can grab some sample packs if you want to try a few different flavors. Yeah, they're brilliant. You'll be supporting a independent business. You'll be supporting us. Go ahead and throw in FWRD in the checkout for some money off your order and get some amazing coffee. It is literally a win-win. So yeah, go ahead and check them out. And of course, we are a Roll20 Spotlight stream. R20? Sure. That's just where my brain went. Roll20 is an online tool set that allows you to bring your pen and paper RPGs online, which has been a lifesaver considering points at World currently. You can go ahead and check them out at roll20.net. You can sign up for free and use a bunch of free accounts to go ahead and start playing whatever TTRPG you want straight away. Or you can go ahead and pay for a couple of different packages, which will get you a whole bunch of bonus features, whether that be stuff in game that you can go ahead and use, like GM tools and things like that, or whether that be free games, which you can go ahead and check out both with the email and in the marketplace, because hey, there's also a marketplace full of TTRPGs already converted to Roll20 for you. So yeah, go ahead and check them out. Roll20, this is how we roll. All right. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the session here. I'm just gonna ambush someone who wants to go ahead and say, "Hey, what happened last time?" Okay,
Last time
so
we were with the...
Everybody at the
You
same
can go
time.
ahead now.
Let's go.
We all try that again. We do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Both of you.
No, absolutely. Last time we pretty much were on the ship. We were hanging out with the queen. We found out the queen likes to subsist mostly on sweets, which was new lore information technically for those keeping track. We met a purple cat. There was someone that owned the purple cat. They seems less important because I didn't write their name down. We were all really about the purple cat. We found out someone was mean to the cat. So we need to fix that right away, right now, right immediately. Dewan wants one, so now he has to find one. Someone was mean to the cat, so the whole party has to beat up whoever was mean to said first cat. Also, we need to go talk to Harmony because Mara learned something, but I'm not gonna lie, now we lost the plot on that one a little bit. I think now he's only told we had to go talk to Harmony. I don't think she was told why? Question mark. But
This is true.
okay.
She wasn't told why.
Nice. Anytime my character isn't told why, me, Austin, is like, I have to forget why, which I did successfully.
Yes, Mara.
I'm not
The reason
reading
why
Gnome's name, Gray.
Mara would like to go see Harmony is because her kind has encountered their kind before and successfully rebuffed them. So
Right. That's
figured
important.
if we need a plan to rebuff these folks from squiggly faces from coming to our place, we need to go talk to the people who successfully did it before.
Can we just call them the Squiggles?
The Squiggles?
Squiggles.
Like the Wiggles?
The Wiggles.
I am on board.
Okay,
Brain
so
salad.
yes, Mahara would like to go talk to Harmony about rebuffing the Squiggles.
Yeah, that's basically where we live.
I picked up. I harassed a business owner once again and got all my stuff, and threatened him with bodily harm.
And Jacaranda got energy beads from the garden.
Oh yeah, you have monster.
Yeah, I have magical monster energy beads for my soil.
Plant-based monster energy drink. Yes. Brilliant. Cool. Yeah, that's where we go ahead and pick up then. First of all, just for the sake of expediency, you finish up whatever minor chores you have in Scythia here. As we discussed off screen, you can indeed, Mara, talk to your brother, who can arrange for travel to Vassalon, which is the port town in this country. But getting an airship directly over is going to be a bit of an issue right now, just due to the situation. You know, random.
A regular ship will work.
appearing.
We can sail.
Yeah, like random.
It's just gonna
ship
take longer.
appearing in the sky. You know, like attacking things has caused some issues with a lot of.
I mean,
the
unless
airship
her
owners being
queenliness would let us borrow the
Airship.
the other ship.
The
Yeah.
likelihood of the Queen giving you an entire military vessel.
Can we
is
have
that
like,
we
can-
the
so
Lord's
that-
personal
Can we
airship?
can we have your military airship so we can rescue a purple cat?
To go find
Yes.
some cat.
Or we can borrow Sinclair. Either one.
One or the other would suffice.
Right. Exactly.
No.
Fine,
The
I'll
answer
take
will be no.
the slow way. The slow way.
You either take my personal
Actually-
ship or my bodyguard.
Can Sinclair give us a teleport circle? Or not Sinclair. Kata. We'll go talk to Kata first.
Oh,
And see if
God.
he can just give us a teleport circle.
Wait, where
I
are
will
we
just-
teleporting to right now?
To the other continent.
But
But
we
I
need to
thought
go
we were
visit
doing
Harmony
we
first.
were going home first, and
Right, we're going home first. We're talking to him about
Yeah,
getting a
you're
teleport
not-
circle.
you're not
'Cause I
just
imagine it
going.
takes a few
Okay.
days.
Yeah, don't worry. No, don't panic. You're not just going.
yeah, like wait.
No, we're
wait,
not just going.
Yeah,
No,
don't worry.
no.
Ray didn't put anything on this continent. We're gonna get stalled for months.
Right. I'm just trying to find out if he has a way, if he can make a teleportation circle, because I hear these things take a while, like a week or something.
Yeah.
Or if there's already a teleportation circle there and he just has a spell that can get us there.
to
That's fine.
Stalia.
Carter is an incredibly intelligent individual and a powerful spellcaster, but they are far more of an enchanter than a general spellcaster, so they do not have.
He knows people. You can't tell me Kata doesn't know people. He was around 200 years ago fighting stuff with the queen. He knows people.
This
Already thinks he's a dragon, so, you know.
this poor dragonborn is getting so bullied by this party constantly.
Hey, listen, if he needs boat, now we will roll
He is
up
granddad
and
as far
shake
as
him
Mara's
out
concerned.
upside down.
But if they can't, we'll take the boat. But I'm just thinking, in case the queen needs us back quickly, a boat is not quick.
The boat will be the port of call here.
Okay.
Unless there's a yeah.
Okay, then someone needs to come pick us up if they need help. But we'll take the boat.
They will more than likely do. If anything
That's
does happen. But yes, y'all are you get through travel to Vasselon sorted, and then you would be able to travel from that port city all the way through to Summer.
Okay, then before we leave Scythia, Mara needs to stop at... Remember when we first got here, we went and saw this dressmaker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mara needs to go there, and she needs to get a bathing suit. She needs to order a bathing suit because we're going to be on a boat. She's gonna have a vacation.
Do I need to like make some mind in the murder paper dolls for us?
Yes.
Not saying no.
But she'll pick it up on their way back.
Sure. Okay.
But she orders a
Go ahead and knock off 5 silver for a bathing suit.
okay.
That is most certainly doable. But
Jacaranda's bathing suit is also her birthday suit, so.
Yeah, I was gonna let you know there's no way Naui doesn't just swim like super naked, so.
Which is going in.
Yeah, no, that one doesn't swim. I mean, she can swim, but she doesn't swim. Safety first.
Yes, and Jacaranda, you can most certainly go ahead and grab a diamond. What kind of diamond do you need?
A big one.
A resurrecting Mara type diamond.
Yeah, with a lot.
It just says
worth a lot of
Mara
gold.
on it because we all know it'll be Mara who dies.
Yeah, if you have the money to spend, you can go ahead and pick up a
Oh,
diamond.
I don't have money. I don't
How much?
I don't ever hold money, really.
Wait. How, what's we need a diamond worth like 100 gold, right?
Yes.
For Revivify?
For
I believe it's 100
Yeah, it's
gold.
100, right?
It's 100.
One of them's like 300, but I think that's a different one.
That's one of the resurrection ones. Pretty sure. It like scales up as you get more dead.
I got some good news for you. We
Yes,
have
you
enough
get more
gold
dead.
to buy 2, but we should get 1.
So Ray's dead, it's 500 gold pieces.
We do not have that much.
But
money.
that has been dead no longer than 10 days. So I don't think we need that one.
Guys, tell Mara that you need money.
No.
I do.
No.
I think once I try to get it and they're like, "Oh, like how are you paying for this?" I'm like, "Oh, wait. What?"
I have a friend who does that.
It's when you go out with like it's that family thing where it's like you go out with that grandma who's just absolutely loaded. So every time you're like, "Oh, I really like this. I'll get it for you, darling. Don't worry about it." No. Stop.
Oh no!
Whatever
If
you
Mara,
want, whatever you
if they
want.
tell Mara's for this, especially Mara's like, 20. How many we need?
I just
Let's
like
get a few.
Like I've gone down twice.
I just like this idea of like, okay, how are you gonna paying for that? Cash or credit? And we say credit and then slide Mara across the table.
But anyway, we pick up at least 1 diamond.
Revivify is 300 gold pieces.
Okay,
Worth of
300.
diamonds.
Why? Where?
I don't know why I'm checking my spells. I don't have a prop.
But yes, if you have the funds split between you, then 7 is something you can pick up.
I have 200.
I think I have 5 gold pieces.
Mara
I
has
was-
her brother-in-law. And
Austin
Dolly is
is
not
muted.
Austin, you muted.
Did the queen pay us for helping with all that? Like, we never have, like, been given money.
No.
If we have, I don't know what Jack Rand
Okay,
did with it,
but
so.
to play devil's advocate and also to speak for the queen, she did give us magical mounts and shit.
I didn't get one because I didn't need one. Can I get cash back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not get one. Sinclair's the one that gave us the fort, so the queen didn't give it to us.
A fork?
A
fort.
A fort.
Like, who's
We
saying
also have
fork?
to clean out the fort ourselves. That's not being paid.
Right.
That's working.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's this problem. If you guys clean it out, you can have it.
You worked for the fort instead of having to pay for it.
But no, how like if things cost money, we have to get money somehow. I'm just saying, if we gotta pay 300 gold, we gotta make money somehow.
Honestly,
We could just go ask the queen for the
y'all
diamonds.
have
It's not like she
more.
doesn't have them. She's a
I
freaking
thought y'all
dragon.
had
She's got a
more on
horde.
you than it appears you have. So
How
okay,
many have you given
fair
us,
enough.
Ray?
Go ahead and take your diamond.
You just meta
I was
haggle
like-
with the DM, everybody.
I was like, don't make Mara go in there and tell the queen some things.
Don't make Mara hug the queen. She will.
She'd be like,
Uh,
yeah, by the way, now that I know that you're a dragon and likely have a horde, I need a constant collection of diamonds.
Blackmail.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I know
No,
you have,
not blackmail her.
like you have
Not,
diamonds.
she's not threatening to tell everyone that she's a dragon. She's just saying, you're a dragon, so you have funds. So I need diamonds.
That feels like you're painting all dragons with the same brush.
They do all have a horde. It might be different.
They
Her
do.
horde might be the kingdom, but like,
Right, we could be her horde, but...
Aw.
Or she could just have all this candy that's a horde.
yeah,
But...
like some dragons hoard stories. Like they all have
Mhm.
something.
Right.
I'd like to go see my room.
Okay,
So,
yes. We do all our Scythia business and we have a diamond. Mark the diamond down.
So, with your business concluded, you travel the hour or so, a little more than that, I think. Travel off to Stonehenge, one of the nearby forts that you went out ahead and cleared out and renovated beforehand. And arriving, it's kind of just like you never really left. The place has been well kept in your absence by your staff members, and yeah, for Naui here, this would be your first time seeing it. Very much.
I
a
don't remember
traditional-
what any of the staff members are called because it's been like 6 months since we were
All I
there.
remember is I have a golden retriever assistant.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh, Basically.
I have, as Dawan is the angsty cat, I have a golden retriever boy assistant.
Incredible.
So there was Martha Shiversoot, a strong older gnome that keeps guards in line. Bo, a
Oh,
furbolg
shit.
who's large, wearing all white clothing, giant and troll-like. And Shikar. No, that's Shikari Riskin. Nope, that's your thing. That's
the-
Yes.
You only met 2 of the individuals, I think, while you were there. 3 if you count.
The dog?
Yes, Dover, who is
Dover.
Dawan's assistant.
Dover?
You have 12 guards. You have 2 blacksmiths. You have a beastmaster and a scribe.
Incredible.
So you have a whole little group of people here who've been looking after.
And Stonehaven is wheelchair accessible.
Mhm.
Has ramps and stuff because
Oh, nice.
we hired people that were maybe hurt in previous wars or soldiers who had retired but didn't want to retire, basically. So they're older. That's who we hired.
There is also, I wrote here somewhere, there is a spot for Nawi that is outdoors near the greenhouse if she wants to set up a tent, because Dawn knows that she doesn't like to be indoors, but also her tower's open. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
Is it not near your tower?
No, it is near my tower. It's my tower, greenhouse, open space.
Oh, incredible. I have a very important question. Does the dog come to greet us when we get home?
No, it's not actually a dog. It's a.
Oh.
It's a shifter.
It's a shifting.
It is a person.
Mr. Peanut Butter?
He is indeed a person. He's
enough.
a Goliath Earth Genasi.
There we go.
Fair enough.
But like, yes, Mr. Peanut Butter vibes.
I think now I am just like, this is very nice. I didn't think it wouldn't be nice, but it's like nice.
Oh yeah, this is right. Welcome home.
We got some
Sorry?
weird plants too. I don't know if you want to see those now or later.
Oh, it sounds my things are gonna go near the plants, so we can do both.
Okay.
And when we get to the open space, Naui like takes her normal bag off and then like unhitches her like saddlebag stuff from like Lupa, and she's like, oh, finally, and she opens it, and out fucking pops like magically like fucking like cottage core like fairy garden like setup.
I love it.
It has like a little tent poles pop up and like little like white lace like tapestry over it with like dancing lights, like the spell cast on them, a big area rug, and then like her normal like cot, like her normal like sleeping bag unrolls like unceremoniously. There's like an end table, there's a glass for water, and she's like, my mother would not let me come unless I brought this bag, so.
I like it. I think it looks nice.
I like it too. I think it's a bit much for me. It was my favorite when I was a kid.
How do you get it all back into the bag?
There's a command word.
Okay. This makes sense.
It's going to be sunny. It changes colors when it's going to be different weather, so you know, like if it's going to rain, so because you're outside, and she would get worried that I would sit in the rain, which I would do. So.
Is there an enchantment to protect you from the rain once, or is it just to? Does it just?
It's just so I know, so I would go in the house.
Okay. Oh.
I would not go in the house, so. But I would know it's going to rain, and then I would go to the mud pile so I could play. So I thought it was useful.
It does sound useful.
It was a good mud pit.
It is nice to know when it's going to rain too. I know some plants don't like being out in the direct rain, so sometimes you can put something over just to make sure they're not going to get completely soaked.
So, everyone... Oh, so... And I look at the tower. So which window is your window? The one?
Oh, the entire tower is mine.
Oh. So all the windows are your window.
In this particular tower, yes. But and Dawn's going to like gesture to the lower half. There's like I'm going to assume that there are two like levels of windows. This is the clinic, and that is my bedroom.
At the top.
The top.
Okay, good to know.
And of course, 100% perched in a window is Pestle, just staring down at us. No, sorry, not Pestle. Poultice, the cranky one. The evil eye one.
Has the cat eyes that are like, what did I do?
No, it's like the JoJo menacing. Like, they're back.
So there were plants I had to see?
Yeah, in here. So I'll lead to the greenhouse and I'll show like the blue leaf glowing plant and all the other weird plants that we found. And just show them off and tell them that this is our friend and yeah, be nice. I talk to the plants. I'm telling the plants to be nice. I know that you don't speak to plants, but they can still be nice to you.
I think I can speak to plants.
Oh,
I can speak to plants.
But you have to cast it, right?
Yeah, I can't like just innately talk to plants.
So I'm just.
I mean, I now we would talk to the plants, but I don't know if they would understand me because I don't have magic to do it. Ray, I would like to roll to know something about these plants.
Yeah, roll me a nature check.
15.
I was gonna say that's either real good or real middling.
It's pretty okay.
Okay. So this greenhouse is just full of the wildest plants you can think of.
Perfect.
Some of them you recognize from this plane. There's a couple that you recognize from the Veil, and a few that you recognize as just looking at them, you can tell they're from a plane that is not native to this. Yeah. You can't quite put your finger on where. A lot of these plants are definitely beyond your knowledge, but there's a couple that here and there that are a little obvious. There's a few plants that are definitely from the elemental planes. As I say, you'll recognize some from the Veil. There's a few others scattered around here, but they're all very tricky plants to get a hold of and tricky plants to maintain as well. But they seem to be thriving here.
So these plants were just here when you found the place?
Well, they weren't here. They were. They were in a tower, weren't they?
They were in the main building, in like the bard's like house that he set up in the main building's tower.
Yes, so
which is now Logan's room.
To where Logan's room is. They were in there, but they hated it. They told me they did not want to be in there. So I moved them out here to the greenhouse, and they seem to like it.
Well, plants like greenhouses much more than people houses, so
yeah, it was not really, there wasn't much light in there. It kind of smelled weird. I don't think it smells weird anymore. Good job, Logan. I don't even think Logan came back with us, did they? Because they stayed.
No,
yeah.
Good He's job, staying Logan. With Queen, with his new bodyguards.
But now
be an advisor.
Now they're out here. Much better location.
Oh yeah, this is quite lovely. I will keep an eye on them since my room is right here, so.
Oh, I also sleep near here.
Oh, we are like roommates.
Yes, we share this garden area, kind of.
I always wanted a roommate. That sounds lovely. A lot of my friends got roommates because they went away to like other sorts of lifestyles, and I didn't really do that. And I always thought it could be fun to have like, you be like young and have a roommate, and you like stay up late and you talk and you like make rumors and you
rumors.
You eat ice cream, but you don't eat ice cream. But that part is okay.
I can really like hold ice cream.
It's too cold for my teeth. And too sweet.
It's cold?
Yes, it's cold. So, like, when it is snowing and then the dirt is cold, it's like that, but on your teeth.
Why would people eat cold things?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
I like warm. I don't. That sounds gross. I'm glad that you don't like ice cream because I don't want it.
I can't wait for the sitcom.
Like just two nature ladies not understanding humans.
Plant Life, the new sitcom.
Between the two of them, there's half a human in there.
Yes.
I'm now I got to put her stuff down, which was what she wanted to do.
Cool.
I do want to chat with these plants and see if any of them want to become awakened. Like, I don't want to just thrust consciousness like
oh my
on.
God, could you imagine?
I mean, it happened to me, and I'm still recovering. So.
Mara has already left them all and is checking in with Bo, and then after she checks in, she's gonna go play with Shikari and Lupa.
Take a moment to frolic.
Frolic. She's like, I'm on vacation. Had it, these people.
Brilliant. Yeah, Jacaranda. You can go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay.
We shall see.
11.
11. Okay. Cool. There's a resounding kind of like shuffling and kind of like I don't know, just general indecisiveness, and then there's one kind of glowing yellowish snapdragon at the very back that just goes, well, I'll give it a try.
I don't feel like there's like going back from this, so I want you to be sure before you'll have like emotions, and you'll have a deeper form of intelligence that will you'll just interact with the world differently. You'll be able to walk, move, wander. You can make your own decisions for the first little bit. I know that you'll be very positively inclined to do as I say. So I want you to be familiar with that and understand. But then after the first month, that's all going to go away. And I want you to know that I'm going to be a fair person, and I'm not taking advantage of you at all. So please enter this with all knowledge of that.
Yeah, all right. Sounds like fun.
Okay. You can just come with me, and I'm going to talk to the dandelion that I keep in my chest cavity. And I'm going to see if they want to either continue traveling with me or would rather stay in the greenhouse.
The dandelion has seen some shit. They're probably going to go
right?
ahead. They're going to take a break. They're going to take a load off.
The dandelion is just like wide-eyed emoji the entire... Just...
Would you like to stay in the line of fire and possibly die?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I wouldn't like that anymore.
So I will replant this, like, also, I'm pretty sure this one's glowing as well because I got it in the cave with Harmony. So I will plant the dandelion inside the
Well, you know
greenhouse.
we're going to Harmony's. You could ask if they want to go back.
Do you want to go back where you were in the cave, or do you want to stay here?
Cave was stinky.
Okay, you'll stay here. So plant them. I'll kind of like take the snapdragon and then plant the dandelion where the snapdragon was. And I'll introduce it to all of the rest of the plants.
You... do you awaken the snapdragon before taking it out? or are you?
It takes me 8 hours to awaken it. So I was gonna probably kind of wait until there's like a good moment and just like kind of bring it with me.
Sounds good. No, I just had this image of like you using it immediately, and then this snapdragon just kind of like bell sprouting its way out of the pot, just kind of wiggling around.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I
hate it as much as I love it.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and switch your dandelion friend out and recruit this snapdragon for a little bit of time. Feels warm. Feels very warm to touch. Kind of like just the area around it. Very warm. Kind of makes your bark tingle a little bit. Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's what the feeling of warmth is represented in a sound. So I'm holding it. I'm like, ooh, that feels nice.
Apologies. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Mara, you can most certainly check in with Bo. There's been no issues. Couple of like wandering traders that got to the gates, and the guards have just traded a few basic items with them. But other than that, no issues, no worries, nothing like that. So,
okay, I just give my instructions about don't let anyone from the Magic Carnum in. Refer them to the queen. Yeah, basically those things. Now we'll be leaving again in the morning.
Okay.
For an extended trip.
All right. And you can take a moment to frolic. Staying around Stonehaven for a while, eventually the entire staff kind of clocks on that you'll be staying at least for the night before leaving again. And there's a strange hustle and bustle going on that kind of picks up a few hours after your stay. There's a lot of individuals carrying small crates and bags and things like that all seem to be filtering into the main structure. And there's some kind of like occasionally you catch a look shot between a couple of the guards. They try their best to be discreet, but well, they're not very good at it. Even with it doesn't matter what kind of passive perception you have, you all at some point clock at least one or two of these odd looks towards each other. But yeah, is there any specific business you wanted to handle, or is that all you wanted to do there?
I mean, that's very suspicious. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go to Martha and be like, so what's up?
They're hooking up or something? Is this like...
Is it an orgy?
Are you wandering it down to Abbey?
Yeah.
Are we having a surprise party?
I was trying to think of like a reality TV show that has hooking up, and I can't even think
Big
of
Brother.
one name. There, Big Brother. Is this Big Brother?
Too Hot to Handle. Love Island.
Love Island. That's one I've heard of. I don't know what happens in it, but
hooking up.
Like, I've only been gone a week. What is going on?
Ask the plants what happened while we were gone.
Sure, the plants will know.
Nothing happened while you were gone, other than the occasional trading and bits here and there.
Has anybody snuck into the greenhouse and done anything weird?
Don't ask them that.
No.
Spill the beans, not yours. It's okay, you can keep your beans.
Yeah, this kind of continues until until kind of like mid to like early to mid evening, when Bo finally approaches, probably Mara, considering you're being a little bit more inquisitive with the people around, and you just get told that there's a meeting happening in the main room, and that everyone should be brought
It's
along.
a union.
And yeah, everyone should be brought along so that they can have equal say.
Okay.
It's a union.
Fine with Mara.
Okay. You make your way into the central structure, and all of the lights are out. So it would be very difficult to see in here if most of you didn't have dark vision. But
yes, Mara does not have dark vision, so all of a sudden she lights her swords.
It's very dark, and as soon as you pull your swords out and light them up, there's a few sconces and candles that immediately light up as Bo's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And as the lights come up, the dining room has been pulled together a little bit. The tables and chairs have been pulled into one like group section in the middle, and there is a very it's very that scene from Hook, this big long table with just this amazing
imaginary food. Just kidding.
Not imaginary food.
Real food.
But this amazing mixture of proper comfort foods.
Oh.
These aren't like fancy like meals you had with the Queen or whatever. This is back to basics, just good comfort food.
If there is ice cream, Jacaranda is destroying it. Like,
oh, you bet.
She has like a rivalry against ice cream at this point.
I like that Ray's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh no, you misunderstand Jacaranda.
She's not eating it.
Setting
She's
it
like
on
throwing it at the wall.
No, nobody.
Oh no, I just want to see this.
Like sacred flame, melt it and bury it in a corner.
Okay, Dawan is saving some of it. Damn. Do they yell anything?
No, there's just a bunch of kind of like smiling faces towards you. As Bo says, it's been a while, and well, we're really grateful for giving us a chance, and well, giving us a chance to earn our pay, and giving us a chance to do something. So we wanted to get together a little something. Mostly been cooked by a bunch of us, you know, recipes from home and things. Well, it just felt right. So
there's like
Mara
mother
puts
is
her
not here, right?
Oh.
No, he says to the to these. She doesn't know like any of these.
Anybody?
She just sees party. My mother is not here, right?
Oh God, I hope not.
Afraid I don't know your mother, but
you
I'm
would
sure
know.
they're
She's not
lovely.
here.
No. It's just well, we assumed
Wonderful.
that you
Now he walks away while they are talking.
So Mara puts her swords away and she looks at Bo and she goes, you know what this means? And she just hugs him. And she just starts hugging everyone. She goes down the line, hugging everyone she can get her hands on.
Yeah. Bo's fine with it. Bo's this just like lovable elderly furbolg. Like he's there for it. But as you
and
go
she
down
sees
the
Martha walking away out of the corner of her eye. She's like, Martha, you get back here.
No. What? Wait, can Mara like organize one of those? Has anyone ever been to like a summer camp or like a group thing where they do the like hug where everyone starts spiraling in on one another and then they all like
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mara's gonna do it.
I don't understand what that even is.
It's like everyone holds hands and line up, and then one person at the end of the line starts like wrapping themselves in, like when you roll up like a straw wrapper.
That sounds chaotic.
It's horrific. It's so chaotic. But then like eventually everyone is wrapped up into this mass of bodies, and on 3 everyone squeezes, and it's
sounds
gigantic.
claustrophobic. Like
there's
I
no
would
way that
not...
can go well. Children do that? They're so uncoordinated.
We don't do it with children. We do it with the counselors at the end of the season.
Wow.
Okay.
Sounds worse.
I would observe.
That does sound like something Mara would do, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
You can see that some of them are really not into it, but Bo just says out loud, "It's part of the paycheck. You knew this when you were signing up. It was definitely on the contract."
It's in fine print.
Yes, hugs are mandatory.
Strategic hugs.
Martyr's still definitely trying to like slink away, but you managed to grab him. They're just they kind of just go limp a little in your hands. It's like, oh, I guess. All right, we'll just let this happen.
But after the puppy pile,
amazing.
Oh my god.
Mara then eats, dances, be merries.
Can there be an entire table of just different kinds of mac and cheese and or dumplings?
Yeah.
Excellent. Dawn is stuffing her face with like
this is
every dumpling from every cuisine.
Dumplings, mac and cheese. There's sections of just like barbecue ribs. There's just like sections of like chicken and desserts and all kind of like presentation thrown out the window. It's all just like
this isn't some dinner at the palace. This
yeah.
is a feast.
This is the good stuff. But yeah, you can go ahead and partake as per your indulgence there. As
we all wake up with food hangovers.
Yeah.
Dawan's supply of antacids wiped. Dover, replace the antacids.
Mara's gonna talk with Bo, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, so once a month we're having this family dinner. So make sure once a month." Once a month we're having this family dinner. It's tradition now.
What have I done?
Dawan's just gonna
They
lean over.
knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Dawan's just gonna lean over. It's only when we happen to be here.
Oh no, Mara's gonna make sure we're out saving the world. It's time to go back for family dinner. Will we be back?
Excuse me, Big Bad. I'll be right back. It's family dinner
It's
night.
family dinner night.
Oh, sorry,
I'll
my
be
Google
back.
Meets just popped. Like I have a thing that's scheduled. Gotta go.
Big Bad just leans in like, is there gonna be broccoli?
Not for you.
No.
That's how we defeat the Big Bad. You want broccoli? Quit it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. At some point now he's going to slink out of this event, hopefully unnoticed.
Yeah, it's not particularly hard. Everyone is in the middle of either revelry or stuffing their faces, so...
Radical. Nally will extricate herself from the area.
Okay. To what degree?
You can find out when the party's done.
Jacaranda would also not stay, and she will be awakening the Snapdragon somewhere cool. I don't know. Actually, I'll just do it in the greenhouse so the other plants can see what it's like.
Sure thing. You have an audience as this process begins.
Oh, it takes you all night, you said, right?
It's 8 hours, yeah.
Dang.
I guess, but Jacaranda doesn't
it's a
sleep, so
lot.
it's fine, right?
Jacaranda doesn't sleep. So.
Yeah.
We'll get into the party's over.
It's mostly just the meal rather than the party, but there's a bit of drinking and a bit of revelry. It's probably just a few hours of just people hanging out. You get to know some of the individuals working at your keep better. It works well as a socialization thing as well. But yeah, eventually night in its full power comes and people start breaking off and splitting away and getting their own rest. A few of them suddenly just go, oh shit, I forgot I'm on the night shift, damn it. They kind of like full of food with like a little bit of a tipsy sway going on. They're like, oh well. Make their way to the respective patrol paths. But yeah, it's just a nice chill event.
A nice dinner.
Mm-hmm. And everybody gets a D4 inspiration.
Ooh. Ooh.
Before turning in for the night, Mara would stop by Oren's room and she would just sit on his bed for a little while. And she would just think, or she probably actually would say it out loud because she doesn't think anyone's listening. I hope you're okay wherever you are. And then she would go to bed. He misses her little buddy.
Aww.
And before she goes to bed, she just messaged everyone, we'll leave at noon.
You just hear like a very sleepy from Dawan. Thank you. I'll make extra strong tea for everyone.
Whenever Dawan gets home, you find Naui sitting on your bed.
God. Hopefully it wasn't too long. But yeah, no, I feel like Dawan would have not stuck around to when everyone, like, she wouldn't have stuck around to the very end of when people are meandering back. So yes, she returns with another plate of like dim sum. She has a weakness. It's dim sum.
Incredible. Mental note for later. Now we have to learn how to cook. She's sitting on your bed and she's like, "Oh, you're finally okay." Not finally. Not that you didn't know I was waiting here.
Have you been waiting long?
No. I was here, and she holds out a necklace, that has hydra teeth and spines on it. Like, it's like two spine.
No, did you make this yourself?
Yes, I had to leave because I knew you would have crafting things to make it with. I had all the teeth, but I didn't have a way to string them together, and I didn't want you to find out, so I couldn't ask you for the things. And I didn't want to ask the kata because I don't like them.
I feel bad about Carta, but I also feel like, maybe they shouldn't be so difficult at times.
It was just a first impression kind of thing,
Yeah, I do. I understand.
But this is for you. I know I made you the pillow, but that's when we were friends, and I wanted to make you something now that we are partners, because it's something important where I come from.
Is there a special significance to this?
Not like I wanted to give you something. It's a trophy from something I killed, so that's all.
I feel like I'll be getting many trophies from you in the future. You're very good at killing things.
Now he blushes. Yeah, I hope so. I hope to give you many things. But you don't look tired. Okay, no, that's bad to say. You were out for a while and you sounded sleepy in the message, so I'm guessing you would like to get some rest. Um so I'm going to go down to my room. But first, and then she'll kiss you if you let her.
Of course.
Uh,
As she kisses me, Dawn's going to do the thing where you like speak when your lips are still touching because you've just kissed. Thank you for not staying up all night to make this.
Oh, I mean, I would have. It wasn't as hard as the pillow, but I hope you have a good night, kitten. I will see you in the morning or at noon. It sounds like.
I feel like I will still be awake early, but at least we're not traveling till noon.
That is true.
I'll bring some tea for you tomorrow morning.
That would be nice. I will see you in the morning. And then cool guy, just backflips out the window. She just sits on the windowsill and leans out and falls back.
Dawn's gonna lean out the window. Should I attach a ladder to this, or is this a new door for you?
It's okay. She has a climb speed, so she just yeah.
Dawn makes a mental note to install some climbing ivy because why not? Aesthetic, anyways.
And then now I will go to bed. You probably see Lupa sitting down there just staring up at the window.
Good night, Lupa. Do you want some dim sum?
I think the camera pans to your cat staring back at Lupa.
The mean one?
Yeah. I think they're just in a staring match. I don't just staring.
Lupa, do you want dim sum? And then she's gonna lean out
She has been like that all day. I don't know how long they've been staring. I swear they haven't blinked.
If it's a battle of wills, I don't know if there will be a clear winner or if it will if they'll just pass out.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep sweet.
And you see her lights go off.
I adore how horrendously awkward. No, he's trying so hard. So cute. Okay, cool. Night takes you. You can go ahead and get your rests in as the very, very, very late morning meets many of you. Jacaranda. You can definitely kind of get the energy you need along with the awakening process, since it's the staff doing most of the heavy lifting. You won't need to worry about exhaustion or anything like that. But this process is strange to you. It's not like an 8-hour kind of cast and then suddenly they're awakened. It's more of a very slow, accelerated learning process. You are just there, and you're talking with them, and they're going ahead and responding and giving basic opinions and things like that. And then the conversation starts to kind of twist to more questions from the Snapdragon itself, questions about who you are, what you do, why you're traveling with people, why you feel like traveling with people, and then it turns into like just more general kind of like, so why do people live in these places? Why do people live together? And like just devolving into more and more kind of existential questions as it goes. But you end up with an awakened snapdragon. As the casting completes, there's a moment where the snapdragon itself pauses and just, well, I don't really feel that much different.
I'm gonna like hold my hands out as if like a baby like walking for the first time.
He goes ahead and just like, I can't not picture Bellsprout now, so that's all that's happening. Just these really long, dangly, thin legs. Just, Let me try another one.
That's new, right?
Couple more steps. And then it just kind of slumps into your hands. Just,
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
That wasn't the plan. Pulls itself back up and kind of pulls out these two little like thin rooty arms to brush itself off and just, you're right, that's different. Yeah, very different.
So what do you think about it?
Is it normal to not really know what to do next?
Yep. Basically every day. You're lucky you don't have to eat. Because that's like another decision you have to make every day, like multiple times a day if you're a person that eats food.
Like choosing to eat or choosing? I'm confused.
It's okay. We just absorb from the soil and the sun. You don't have to worry about it.
Right. Got it. I think I can get used to this.
Awesome. Well, you'll probably be tagging along with us for a while. Yeah, you'll see a lot of new cool things. And I will protect you to the best of my ability.
I'm going on an adventure.
Yes.
Is it Goofy? Do we have Goofy with us?
I fucking
Do we
love
fucking
this
have
Snapdragon Goofy.
Is this Bellsprout Goofy?
Canon, Bellsprout Goofy. They gotta go Garsh at some point.
Is it Goofsprout? Goofsprout.
Goof Dragon.
Goof Dragon. Oh no, that's a horrifying idea in my head. Just this huge, like, green dragon just with a goofy head.
It's Snap Goof Bell Dragon.
Oh my goodness. So an awakened plant doesn't really have much of a move speed. So are you going to be carrying the Snapdragon? Are you gonna be like, I'm trying to work out the logistics of this right now.
I was kind of trying to make it more like my Eidolon would be like awakened plants, like different awakened plants.
Ooh,
so then it would use like the pixie like what's the word?
I like
that. Statistics.
Okay, I'm here for that.
That was my general
we're on the same
idea
wavelength now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. In that case, absolutely. Awesome. So not quite as bad in terms of move speed then. It's relatively fast in comparison to other plants at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not saying much since other plants can't move. Ignore that comment.
Yeah, like I was thinking that they would be able to change their form. They could like move things to make it look like it could either fly, like just rearrange its like roots and stuff to mimic other things.
Yeah, I remember the conversation.
Yeah.
I like that. Cool. I didn't realize that was this. Awesome.
That's, yeah, I'm kind of just trying to work it.
I like it.
Story.
I like it. I'm here for it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, with this being done, you can go ahead and reconvene. As the rest of the party so arises. Very late in the day, it seems, for some people at the very least.
Well, Mara's been awake. She's just been doing stuff. So she's like, noon, we'll leave it
Fair.
It's like a hotel checkout.
Right. So she packs travel stuff for when we get back and are going to travel. She already gave Bo the instructions. Yeah, that's about it. Should we check on the eggs?
Mm-hmm. They're eggs.
Wait, you have eggs?
I got nothing else for you.
Wait, we
yes.
have eggs?
We have eggs. Adam sent us eggs. She's just waiting for them to hatch.
Do you know what kind of eggs they are?
No.
Bird eggs.
I'd like to...
Bird eggs, we assume.
I'd like to roll some dice about these eggs, Ray.
Sure thing. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
That's a D20. That's a natural 20 for 22.
That's a dice.
I rolled all of the numbers on a D20.
Awesome. And it was 2 eggs, if I remember correctly.
2 eggs from Adam.
Cool. Trying to remember
what eggs you gave us.
Colors they were. Yes. I'm going to need to look into my DM notes because I didn't think this was going to come up today.
Bold of you.
Like I said, it's been like 6 months since the players have been here, so it's like I don't remember anything.
I don't think I wrote down the eggs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If these are the right ones, which I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm the DM, so screw it. They are the right ones. There's 2. They're small. They're pretty much the same size. The purple one is a little bigger, but there is a purple and pink one with what at first would look like cracks kind of going down the side, but upon closer inspection, it just seems like a general pattern of the egg itself. The other one is a blue-white speckled mix of an egg. Noe, with a natural 20, you look towards them and it takes you a second because it's been a while since you've seen anything like this, but looking at the patterns across the eggs and the general feeling that this gives you, there's some kind of underlying presence. You're like, oh, these are phoenix eggs.
I think now he looks at them for a second and he's like, I I think I know someone who can help us with these. They are phoenix eggs. So they, not that people here can do a good job, but they need special. Well, I there's a caretaker I know. I can send for them.
Would they come stay here? Or would they be willing?
I think so. They travel
Okay.
back and forth often.
Oh yeah, Ray. I forgot. Mara actually did do something else last night. She talked to her ring.
Okay. We'll tackle that one in just a second.
Yeah, if they're willing to stay here, I don't want them to go somewhere else, if possible.
No, yeah, yes. And now I will like call a little songbird over and cast animal messenger.
Okay.
I know I just left it is now a bright scale, the golden guardian. I need a caretaker for some phoenix eggs at and I will give our, I don't know, fucking longitude latitude. She probably knows that shit.
No, give them our mailing address. Clearly, right? Yeah. Okay. Our PO box.
Give them all PO box.
She'll describe like how to find us. I may not be here when you get here. You should answer to Bo. Was it?
Oh,
Bo will show you where the eggs are and get you set up with some quarters. I just need a caretaker for some phoenix eggs. I'm sure you have someone there willing. Thank you very much. You did not. My mother did not hear you get this. And sends the bird off. They should get. They will send somebody. The caretakers like to take care of things, so that not that people here will do a bad job, but we want to make sure if they hatch that they get the right care when they are babies.
watch, when we get back, it's gonna be Mustafar who shows up because he really wanted to leave. It's like, I'm going on an adventure.
The message gets them. This was like,
No.
please.
We come back, we show up, and it's the motherfucking rock.
Oh, I was like,
no.
Yes,
Did
Dwayne.
not.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
if Varian
dead.
shows up, Mara would not be happy. Actually, Mara would be like, rematch. I can fly now. What?
I got you this time. Brilliant. So yes, message sent off. Eggs identified. Specifically, because it was a natural 20. They look like micro phoenix eggs. Specifically, a cryo phoenix and an arc phoenix, respectively.
I would relay all of that, and then
Which phoenixes?
cryo and
A
arc,
cryo phoenix and an
Cryo?
like
and
ice,
Arc?
an arc. Yeah.
Like lightning?
Like lightning?
Okay. Speaking of phoenixes, I assume Orin's phoenix is gone. That he like came and picked it up. Okay.
Yes.
I'm all groovy. Mara had a scene. I'm good until we are on the road to harmony.
Cool. So, just as a little bit of a retcon, last night you definitely
Yes.
did go ahead and attempt to talk to your ring.
Yeah. Mara's like, knock, knock, knock. I know you can hear me in there.
There is no response. There's no presence in there whatsoever.
Hey.
Mara, do
Now
you
she
not
sends
have
a message
soul?
to Kata.
That's what I was about to say. So
No.
Mara does not have
Mara,
a
do
soul.
you
as
not
well.
have
No.
a soul?
Now Mara's sending a message to Kata. I died.
That's it. That's the message.
Hey, what's up? I'm dead.
But the ring didn't suck in. Some other weird enchantment you have that I'm just going to heaven when I die?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, you know what happens.
Right. Yes, well, considering what you were talking about, I thought it prudent to go ahead and suppress that enchantment. Just in case anything was to go horribly, horribly wrong, you would actually have an option as to whether it would be activated or not. Please go ahead and check the ring across the left side of the band. Underneath the engraving, there is a small switch.
You have to turn off the safety, Mara.
Any other surprises about the ring? You know, we keep learning more each day. Like, we can communicate with each other.
My ex-boyfriend's inside of one of them, but I'm not telling you which.
It's gonna
Are
be
you
always.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go get cats. So we'll see you in like a couple months, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Have fun. Have fun.
Okay, so then Mara goes to sleep, and it's the next day. But
Cool. Brilliant. So you all reconvene at your own times, and you see Jacaranda wandering along with a small friend. A small little currently just walking, just very floppy legs on the ground. This walking snapdragon.
I'm gonna show them a picture of a dragon and be like, it's like your name, like the name of the plant that you are. This is what one type of dragon looks like. So if you wanted to try to mimic that, if you move your lines and you can reform yourself and look like a dragon. You can snap at
Mara
people.
goes up to Jacaranda and goes, "Did you give birth?"
Kind.
Mara has no idea how enkaimas work.
Wait, Jacaranda, have you been pregnant this whole time?
What is...
Mara, I don't think that's a polite question.
Fruit?
I did make this. Well, I brought it to this life. It was alive, but I brought it to consciousness.
Congratulations.
That is pretty similar, though.
Just took 8 hours.
That sounds like labor.
It is strikingly similar the more you say it's like this.
So what did you name it?
What do you want your name to be?
Is it going to be Snapdragon?
No.
Like
please.
Thistle and Jacaranda?
Pauses for a moment. I just think things over and just. I think I'm gonna need a bit.
Yeah, like it's new. It's all new.
It's all new.
I didn't have a name until I was years old.
Can we call it Jack Jr. until it decides on a name?
No. For now, we can call, maybe, do you like Snappy? We can call you Snappy until you come up with another name if you want.
Snappy works, I suppose.
And then just whenever you have another name in mind, just let us know.
What about Magus?
Where I am from, people do give like you have a kid name, and then when you are like an adult, you give yourself a name. Some people just keep their kid name, but lots of people pick like an adult name. So it is people do that. So
you see the head of the snapdragon being weirdly emotive as some of the plants kind of break away, and it's almost mimicking a smile across the face.
Is it cute or is it unsettling?
Cheeks.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel.
If it like pushes on the sides, it'll like open.
It's trying to be like it's trying to be like Groot,
like person.
It's trying to it's filled out its cheeks a little to try and look cute. Like it's trying to be sweet and like warm.
So, you can carry it. Just strike around though.
What? I can carry it?
Can they walk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have never talked to an awoken plant. Well, I've talked to some awoken shrubs, but their roots are very big, so I was not sure if they would be able to keep up with us, because we can walk very fast, and we ride on things that go very fast, so...
Well, they can ride with me if they want.
Oh, that makes sense. They are so small.
Yeah. I had a dandelion this whole time. I don't know if you all knew.
What?
And then I just opened my rib cage.
I don't know if I knew you could do that.
It's like.
I think I was there for when you put.
Yeah, it was just inside my rib cage, and then like my rib cage is like you can kind of still see a little bit through it when it's closed, but that was where the dandelion was.
Dawan, I need the bag of holding. Mara just shoves her trunk in there.
The bag of holding does have a limit to how it can hold, as she also tries to push a trunk in here. What is...
The limit is if it can't fit.
What are you bringing with you, Mara?
Travel stuff? We're gonna be gone for like a month. Do you not know how slow ships are? And how far away the continent is?
I just figured
now he has like a sling bag, like she's on a...
And there's catnip in there. Piece. I don't know how we get purple cats to like us, so...
Like animal friendship?
I mean, animals like me. She doesn't have it.
Oh, you have... But... Jack Rena has the spell animal friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
and I have friends who are animals, but yes, I have the spell.
So, do we think we're ready to say hi to Harmony? Like looks around at if there's anyone around. Harmony.
Can't we talk in our heads? I say in everyone's head.
Wait, are we trying to talk to Harmony or are we trying to talk to each other?
We're talking to each other right now about Harmony, but we don't want to say Harmony out loud, so no one overhears about Harmony.
Because I was going to say, I don't think Harmony can hear us with these. It was just...
I just noticed the one whispering.
I think we're ready, and we can just leave from there and head back to Scythia and get on the ship and go looking for cats.
It's been a while since we've traveled a distance.
We just did.
The airship does not count. That was a task. I mean, on the road, on the mount, travel.
I am excited. I've never traveled with you all since I've met you. We've always gone like to a place and then got back to the Queen, and to a place and back to the Queen, and to a... So I am very good at traveling. Not to brag or show off to anybody.
Oh, Dawn's gonna look. Did you pack your... And she's gonna look over to where your cottage core was.
No, that's my room.
Oh, okay. That's like that. Just making sure.
I have my normal tent.
Less hassle, that tent.
But it's not this.
No, I mean the tent that you have is less hassle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Let's go. And as Dawan swings herself up onto her mount, you notice that 2 of her saddlebags are actually cat carriers.
Wow. They can't be happy in there, right?
I mean, they're not like cat cages. They're like kangaroo pouches. So like they can kind of like hang out.
Okay.
Of the cat carrier.
This image of both cats just like that.
Yeah.
Arms hanging.
So Pestle is, you just see like floof, and as the mount turns, there's just like a very fat floofy cat like this, like blissfully, because it's a Persian, so its face is just like in the sun, and you don't see Poultice unless someone mentions where's the other cat, in which case you just see like ears slowly rise up from the depths until you see like cat eyes staring, and then they slowly go back down.
Yeah, Lupa does that thing that dogs do when a cat doesn't like them, where she's just staring at like where the cat is, waiting. And she keeps being like this. I am sorry.
It's the Poultice effect. I love her deeply, and I know that I will be the only person to be able to take care of her, that you allow to take care of her. And I accept this task wholeheartedly.
What is Dawan's mount again? I don't remember.
What's Dawan's mount?
Jacaranda's is like a big flower grasshopper thing.
Orchid mantis.
Yeah.
I want to say that, wasn't it like an owl griffin, or was that Mara's?
Oh yeah. No, Mara's is Shikari. Mara just had a horse.
Yeah, so Dawan's is an owl griffin.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
That doesn't fly yet. Don't worry about it.
Although looking at the creature itself, the clip sections are beginning to grow back. They're beginning to come back in. Not like it's still gonna take a fair bit of time.
We still have to level up a couple levels. All right. I hear you.
I think the orchid mantis like just doesn't want to fly yet. Because they can also have wings.
Oh, the orchid mantis definitely has wings. It's just it's just a bit, I don't want to say grumpy, but it's just a bit kind of like, don't feel like it.
Yeah, it just likes to ground right now.
Lupa's a wolf, so...
Yeah. Shikari's not flying.
That's why I'm going to slap a pair of jet wings to him and just be like, there we go.
This baby can fly.
Dragon wings.
And find card captor Sakura and ask her to cast the fly card, right? Yeah.
I guess you could cast fly on Shikari, technically, Mara.
Well, that is true. I could cast fly on Shikari and Lupa, but...
Not necessarily.
But I'm higher level. Okay,
right.
so we
on the trail we blaze.
Harmony.
Yes.
We fast travel to Harmony because we already unlocked this dungeon.
Right.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
But Mara would ask the one on the way, did we ever find out more information on those cultists? Like,
yeah, I did.
Are we gonna get there and there are gonna be a bunch of cultists hanging out?
I think we did, didn't we?
Red, black cloak, heralds of the stagnant end, ancient and very dead. Museums have items and objects from their reign. They think magic is a curse and civilization should not become advanced. Here's what I have written down.
Thank God you write things down.
But it just says political cults with a similar outfit. So that's like, I'm not positive that's the same cult, but it looked similar.
Yes, they are the same.
Okay, that's them.
They are indeed the same. Yes.
Okay. So we should ask Harmony about them as well when we're there.
If they've been back and poking around.
Right.
Okay. You travel on back. Not too difficult, considering you've already made this trip before. As soon as you get there, the mine setup is still there, although obviously the individuals and the mining equipment and campsite, there we go, got there in the end, has all been removed or has just decayed at this point and kind of like fallen apart just by the elements. Stepping up to the inside the shaft of the mine, as it were, it's blocked off.
Right. I can take one person with me, I think. Hold on.
Do you have like Dimension Door?
I have Dimension Door.
I can just clear it out.
Like, move the earth.
It's just like stones and stuff? Like I can, right? Or is it like solid rock?
No, it looks like the room has been collapsed. So it's rock and stone, definitely, but there's quite a bit of it.
I want to look. Can I like look through to like see what we know is on the other side?
Sure. Roll me perception check.
Excuse me. 19.
Awesome. Yeah, you go ahead and lead in and kind of look through. The first thing you notice is a faint sheath almost around the area. This faint kind of yellow-orange. Looks to be some kind of ward or barrier that's been placed here. Very deliberately. But through that, and with that roll, you can see the back wall with the crack that you had traversed in before. You see these small sections of moss growing around the outside, and the occasional section of like old moisture from where the goop was dripping, but is no longer dripping.
A Rejuvie smoothie.
Rejuvie smoothie.
Before anyone else uses anything, I can go over. There is a like magic barrier now. I can go see if it will even move for us, because if it won't, we may just Harmony is not taking.
Hold on a second. And Mara would go, Harmony, we need in. We need to talk to you.
Well, we could just talk here.
Wait, do you just watching us on your front door? They have a ring alarm or something?
No, I assume she was talking in my mind.
Okay.
I don't know how safe that is. And we have lots and lots of questions.
You see,
and my spell doesn't last that long. I only get 25 words, so.
This is incredibly suspicious. Why does she want us to come in?
You see,
she just hasn't cleaned.
Ahead of you, a small yellowish shimmer. As there's a little like hum in the air, a little bit of a vibration, a slight low resonant note that plays out as the very, very different form of harmony manifests in the way that you recognize, having seen them beforehand. Still the same very strange body makeup. The small kind of like breaks in the image here and there, which tip you off to the fact that it's most certainly a projection.
Well, you're looking stronger. Okay, can we not come in? You want to have this conversation out here where anyone can hear or see?
I want to ensure that this area is protected, so I made sure it was. And until I'm done in here, I want to make sure that there's no chance of anything aggressive coming in.
Is she calling us aggressive?
I don't know, but that's fine. Okay. She just speaks in our, or they just speak in our mind, right? Because that's how they communicated with us before. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Mara starts interrogations. Okay. First of all, good to see that you're getting stronger. Have any of your brethren awakened?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I feel better.
That is good. So you know those people from the other world who are like stealing people from here? So it's kind of an invasion. So how did you guys rebuff them before? Because they're ticked about that. Apparently half of them are ticked about that, and so they wanted to try to take over this world again. And they've started the process.
We skipped their diplomats, and I say that with a very loose translation, and spoke to their leaders instead. Once they had seen that this was going to end poorly for everyone involved, a deal was made.
And what exactly was that deal? Because I think somebody's breaking it. One side or the other.
That we would both stick to our respective areas, and that no more blood would be shed.
Okay, so from what I gather, the Magic Harnum broke that and went to their place. And so now they're ticked and trying to come over here.
That would complicate things, yes?
Okay, any suggestions?
Every individual member is linked to some kind of head of their community. If you were to try and negotiate something, they are the people you would have to speak to. Well, I say people. They are the entities that you would have to discuss things with. The individuals themselves have thoughts and feelings, but they are mostly linked to a shared consciousness. These larger minds, as they were, I guess is the best term for it, are a nexus of thoughts of everything in their community. That's what we made a deal with. You may find a similar success.
Well, the thing about that is that you and your brethren were coming from a place of power that I don't necessarily think we are. And at the time, they were in the invaders. But this time, our people are the invaders. When you were last aware, did the magic Harnum exist?
This name does not sound familiar to me.
And then Mara would explain what they are in our current time.
Lord dump.
Right.
There's an extended silence as they process and listen. And a very swift response as they say, if that faction is the one responsible, then that faction should be the one to lead these talks.
The thing is they've been infiltrated by the Squigglies. That's what Mara's going to call them, since that's what we're calling them, the Squigglies. So we don't know exactly who's still from this world, or if everyone there has been taken over.
I see. And that would be a incredibly difficult task to weed out this corruption by the sounds of things.
Definitely above our pay grade. Besides this agreement that you all came to, did you have any protections that you were able to put in place to make it so they couldn't enter our realm? Or at least make it difficult?
We had ways of manipulating the barriers between the realms.
How far, power-wise, are you from getting back to that place?
That is not something I have the capacity to do. One, because it would require many individuals, and two, protective and manipulative magics, as you would call them, were not my specialty.
Could you awaken that particular brethren first, in case whatever we try to do fails? Have as a backup? Because we're going to try our darndest to, make peace, send them on their way. But I feel we need a backup in case we fail.
I've been trying my best to fix things here. I will redouble my efforts.
Anything we can do to assist you? Anything you need? Like, do more people need to worship you, or do we need to say your name? Spread your words far and wide? But
certainly not.
Okay.
And I mean this in the nicest and politest way possible. The time it would take to teach one of you how we work as both a species and a civilization would be a significant amount of time taken away from the work I'm trying to do.
And that's fine. We just want to, if there's anything we can do to help you, let us know. but thought you should be made aware because I don't know how much visibility you have into the rest of the realm while you're concentrating on this.
Your information and assistance, as always, is enlightening and appreciated.
So we'll leave you alone. Like I said, hopefully you can awaken one of your brethren who can help with shoring up defenses. But we will go the diplomatic route first, hopefully. And thank you for letting us know how you dealt with them before. Because even though the being you knew as perhaps has been giving us information, we don't know how much of it we can trust. So
understandable. I shall get back to my work.
Okay. You look good, though. Glad to see you're stronger.
Safe travels, my strange companions. And the image fades.
Well, diplomacy, huh?
Oh, why do I feel like our success is probably not as guaranteed as theirs?
It's not. And the leaders of this freaking world need to get the Magikarnum in hand. It is their freaking fault in the first place. They caused this problem.
What if we get them in hand?
I mean, there's 4 of us against way more experienced magic users.
5. Holding Snappy.
Down here too.
Would you be
so Snappy, you probably won't see another of that. They are something different from anything I've ever seen before. So this is a very good first adventure for you.
And we don't talk about them ever.
Yeah, never talk about them ever again.
They don't exist as far as anyone else knows. So you're in the know.
Well, that's fine.
But actually, try and forget what you saw here today.
I can go ahead and keep on the quiet about that. That's fine. I can do that.
Oh, okay, that is good. Well, yes, there are 4 of us, but I mean, you don't need an army to talk to people.
So you think we should talk to the Magikarnum and get them to clean up their mess?
Well, we can talk to them. If that doesn't work, we are very good at fighting.
We'll talk to them and then root out the bad people and then fight the bad people with or without the good part of the Magikarnum.
I say we let the queen talk to them first.
But we will have to talk to the queen.
What if they get the queen and then we don't know if we can trust her?
Well, we need to talk to them to figure out who the bad people are. We could just talk to them without them knowing we're trying to find out who the bad people are.
I think we're saying this as we go on our tour.
Right.
Our boat?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to a boat?
We're going back to Stygia to get on a boat.
Back on our mounts. On the road again.
But now he's like, I mean, it was a long time ago, but my father used to work there. He might know someone he can still trust. He may have a pen pal.
With the Magikarnum?
Yes.
I think any connection thus far is a good connection, but I do think being, I don't know, I just going right in and saying, okay, some of your people are bad and evil might not be well received.
But if some of them are acting weird, other members may have noticed.
But if the person you're talking to is a bad and evil one...
Well, yeah, there's no way to know.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't we sure there was someone in the palace that happened to, right? Isn't that how we think one snuck into the palace? Is like someone in the palace is corrupt too, we never found?
They were a fake, we think, because they ran away and disappeared.
Yeah, you caught one of them, and then the other got away.
It is difficult when the only people you can trust are the ones you are with. Like, I trust all of you.
Right.
But...
Well, we don't want any blowback on the queen, because we are a part of her queendom now.
Or on your family.
So we're going to let her do diplomacy first. She's aware that the Magic Arnhem has been infiltrated, and we're going to, while we go get the cats, she's going to work on that side. And then when we get back, then we can make decisions on who we have to kill.
Okay. I just think I think we have a lot of skills between us all, and I want to make sure we don't doubt that. I think we could take them on. I'm just saying. I believe in us. I think we are pretty awesome.
I'm sure there are some members in the Magic Arnhem that aren't evil and corrupt and possessed by squigglies.
Right. And that person that Sinric saw, was he part of the, or were they part of the Lunasoritas? Right? They had Lunasorita swords?
What was that? Sorry, you cracked up a little bit on my end.
That the person that Sinric saw, they were part of the Lunasoritas, right? They had the swords?
Yeah. Avian shifter, older Lunasoritas.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it could just be that part? Because when we talked to Logan at the beginning, when we first met him, he's the people that you described that infiltrated their realm were also Lunasoritas? Am I correct? Am I misremembering?
The first time the two realms met with the Magic Arnhem was purely just an investigation thing. It was just, hey, we found this thread to a plane we don't know about. And they had a few people poke in. They were made clear that they weren't very welcome, so they just spoke, learned what they could, and then left. The next time that was the more serious situation was there was some kind of incursion by members of the Magic Arnhem, which you deduced to probably be some older members of the Lunasoritas, perhaps, who then fucked shit up, basically.
And then, so far, all the people that we know of who have been taken over have been members of the Lunasoritas.
You only have directly encountered two.
Right.
One of them got away, the other took on the visage of Nitrana Fendig.
Right. And then the one was the person that Sinric saw. Correct?
The individual,
or is that three?
The individual that Cinderic saw, you aren't really aware whether they've been taken over or corrupted or anything, but that is definitely a member of the Lunasoritas.
Well, they were working with the squiggly faces. We're gonna assume they were taken over.
The second individual in the attack on the castle, you never saw.
Saw. Right. So we don't know if they were taken over.
But the individual on the island was most certainly a member of the Lunasoritas. They had the weapons and the armor. And then the only actual one of these creatures you saw was some horrible
Squiggles.
undead nightmare that took on the visage of Villig.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, I mean. Now he's like, I mean, it seems like a place to start. We can send a message to the queen as we go our separate ways, so she knows that we have pieced something together.
And if your father knows somebody that's not involved at all with the Lunas Cerritos, then possibly just a feeler from the inside what they might know could.
And maybe your father would know the hierarchy, because we're unsure of the hierarchy, who would be responsible for the Lunas Cerritos as far as who on the council of people that are no-faced. That's what I imagine them at. They have no faces. No one knows who they are. So.
It's like the final five in Battlestar Galactica.
Right. So
very much
maybe...
the case. Yeah. No, that's super accurate. No one really knows who they properly are.
So maybe if your father knows who's supposed to be over the Lunas Cerritos, or someone adjacent to whoever should be over the Lunas Cerritos, maybe he could feel some of that out for us.
I can send a letter. I can certainly ask. I'm not sure. He was a teacher, so I don't know how much he knew, but...
Even if he knew just the inner workings of the Magicarnum, that would help us. At this point, we need information.
Right, and none of us have that, and then...
And none of us can get
people
easily.
Who we know. Right. I mean, we could contact Esther, but I don't know if she's going to help us.
I will send a letter to my father and see what I can find out.
That sounds like a plan.
But first, we have a cat to find.
We have cats. Cats.
Cats.
To find.
Oh wait, I thought we were getting one cat.
Oh, we're finding multiple.
Cat. Find more than one, Navi.
Oh, the queen wants a cat too?
Oh. Yes.
My cat has awakened. My inner IRL cat has awakened.
Cat?
Amazing. So, with the discussion with Harmony completed, you will make your way back towards Scythia, board the one airship that seems to be leaving, but unfortunately only to Vassalon, which is a city to the very, very, very north of Ansaya, which works as its port town. And you will eventually make your way to Samia. But for now, we'll go ahead and end the session there.
Woohoo!
Cat. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
A lot of just organization and travel this time, and a little bits of information.
How come I feel that we learned more from Harmony than we did from Logan?
Well, Harmony.
Mara's like...
Logan's got this whole thing of I don't want you to see all of my people as bad, even though some of them are fucking up. Harmony's like, yeah, well, we waged a war.
War never changes.
Yeah, Logan is kind of like, well, your people did invade my people, and we're like, well, your people have invaded our people.
They're like kidnapping people. It's like, yeah, okay, that's decidedly worse.
Logan was in that cone for a while too, right? So maybe just not up to date on the inner workings.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's been he did mention when he was released that he stowed away in there. He wasn't actually the intended individual who was meant to be in cone. So.
Well, that's why Mara's plan is to go to the next spot that they're supposed to be taking someone and capture that Lunas Cerritos and question them.
Oh, okay.
First, outros a cat.
Yes, but first. Okay,
But first.
that's the plan. But yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all for watching. Let's go ahead and do a quick round the horn and let people say bye, plug what they want to plug, and all of that kind of good stuff. Gonna start with Melissa.
Hi, I am Melissa, also known as So Much Geek. If you follow my Twitter account, you can see the things that I am doing. Tomorrow, I will be in a Pokemon one-shot over on RF Chaos channel. And that should be fun. And then I'm here on Mondays.
Awesome.
You said Austin, not awesome.
I said Austin.
Hey, what's up? I'm Austin. My pronouns are he, they, she. You can find me on Twitter at Sailor Austin. It's at Sailor SCT Austin. You can find me Wednesdays on my podcast, Secret Histories of Nerd Mysteries, at Secret Histories of Nerd Mysteries, wherever you get podcasts. I'm here on Monday. Saturdays, you can find me on Transplanter RPG. You can find my Kickstarter, Deimos Academy. It has 9 days left as of right now. Over on Kickstarter, Deimos Academy. I've tweeted about it a bunch if you need to find a link. We hit our goal. So that's you get the game if you back it. It's yours. Just gotta back it. We hit our first stretch goal, which was adding another writer. The next stretch goal is adding some more art from the artist. We have a bunch of cool stretch goals. You can come help us meet them. That's it for me.
Rochelle.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Dragon Gem here on Twitch, the Dragon Gem on Twitter. I stream on my own channel on Sundays and Wednesdays. I play bunches of puzzle games. All proceeds from my channel are donated to local animal shelters, so you should come by, hang out, watch me struggle with puzzles. Oh, yesterday was awful. I'm just sitting there looking at the puzzle. I'll solve it eventually.
What puzzle were you solving yesterday?
It's a really weird puzzle. So
Okay,
you have to go from one side of the... Yeah, it was... You can watch the VOD. It was just long and strenuous.
Jessie.
exhilarating. Hi, I'm Jessie, she, her pronouns. You can find me on Jahoos the Moose on the interwebs. I do art things. Occasionally I remember to post about the art things. And also you can occasionally catch my voice in other people's streams because I play games and stuff, and sometimes I will retweet it on my Twitter. So you should support the people that I retweet on my Twitter.
Brilliant. As always, follow all these wonderful people, support all that they do. Hi, I'm Ray. You can find me at RedMageRay on Twitter. You can find me here doing this with these wonderful people. You can find me... That's kind of it at the moment, actually. I'm not doing a whole lot. Everything I'm doing is behind the scenes at the moment. I'm very busy. It's just...
Isn't Friday Blades in the Dark?
Yeah! That!
Nice, Melissa. Good
That
job.
Way
to go.
Thank you.
Hades?
Yeah, our next episode of our Hades little short shot is going live Friday, 6 p.m. ET. So you should definitely go ahead and check that out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I know it's good because we pre-recorded the session. But yeah, you should definitely go ahead and check that out. Yeah, I think that's it in terms of stuff for me to announce. As I say, just a lot of background stuff. I've spent all day sorting out files. It's been a nightmare. And on that note, let's go ahead and end up here. We're going to send the love that you have given us elsewhere. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay well, stay hydrated, stay medicated, and keep moving forwards. And we'll see you next week. Bye.